back. G'day and welcome back to NS2HD. If you are just joining us on NS2HD, and hello if you're on the stream for this, the final game is going to be on Summit, I believe, and I'm here with Wasabi1, the captain of the 156 competitive team, and we've had a whole day of amazing games, and this is going to be the last one.
What a day, Hugh. I mean, the casting these games is so much fun and brings so much awareness to the community. I know on behalf of 156 and a lot of the other clans, we thank you for your dedication of time to doing all of this. I know that you're in the beautiful Bay Area, and I'm sure it's sunny down there today, and you're stuck in an office, so thank you.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it now, but thank you very much. I mean, thank you guys for letting me cast. But days off are for sissies when you've got a game like this coming. So
this is going to be an epic game.
This is going to be an epic game. Here we go.
Aliens pushing hard towards sub-access, and one alien moving up towards atrium and through to crossroads. You know, they're going to not have the... Oh, they just cut across through the vent. They're going all the way into vent. They bypassed sub-access altogether, so somehow they realized quickly where they were.
Yeah.
And now they're putting up the aggression.
Whoa, huge win in the initial contact for the alien team there.
Yeah, it's going to be a big blow not to have gotten anything out of that. He's putting the nano shield on it, which I actually think is just a waste of the time right there, because there's no way they're going to be able to get out there in time. Just now building an armory.
Yeah, that
looks like they got reactor up, and they'll be putting one up in atrium as well. But Hut is hurting really bad. It looks like he's down to 7 health, and he's got Zico coming in for the kill.
Oh, but Zico misses him. Hut being very clever. Oh, Hut, you sneaky, sneaky man. Gets a med pack drop behind the bar, and Zico completely missed him.
Aliens pushing out to Crevice and Computer Lab, which is a good move on their part. Just slowly taking the res they need, moving into crossroads. Typically when I'm commanding from flight, I will definitely take the crossroads, especially with how aggressive these aliens are.
Yep, this is mental.
So they've gone for 2 IPs and an OBS early on. Especially with as much as they've been losing in their combats, the second IP is a good thing. You can spawn your team in a heck of a lot faster. But they really need to put some pressure up, and they keep going up towards reactor, which I think is a mistake. I think they need to get the aggression on the alien team a little more.
Absolutely.
This Resno will totally go down. Zico taking it down below 20% now. Even a recycle won't save that. Hut ended up never getting anything up in atrium.
Zico evolving upgrade.
Evolving, must be getting Carapace for himself. I'm not a huge fan of doing Carapace on Skulks because they're still so susceptible to being shot easily. But you know, if you're as good as Zico, getting the drop on Marine.
And that's cleaned up. Now pressure on sub-axis as well. The infestation is there. There's a lurk, a skulk. This is going to push the Marines back one because they're going to lose this extractor now. There's no one close. They're going to be pushed back to vent and base.
A lot of pressure from glass hallway into their base.
So right now it's definitely safe to say that 420 is getting hammered from 2 sides. Where's my damn pen? They are getting hammered from both sides here, and that is causing all sorts of pain for them in their base at Data Core.
They've gone for shotguns, but you know, honestly, this is just a hard one to come out of. Aliens are starting to completely infest the map. They've taken out sub-access. They've got their res node going up any second there. You got the drifter waiting. They're collecting tons of res. The team itself, you're going to have fades up within the next 30 seconds. You're all sitting at 45, 43, 45, 46. And this is going to move pretty fast here.
Absolutely. I mean, just the degree of map domination by Archaea is a thing to behold. Put the slight alien imbalances we've got right now in the hands of a very skilled team like Archaea, and they will ruthlessly exploit it, as they should. And an extractor going down in reactor core is not going to be a lot. No second hive yet, but it's not far off.
Really smart play here with the sys. This is something I like to do a lot too, is push the sys out. Even though I probably wouldn't take that res node at vent, the sys allow me to get early detection of when the Marines are coming and where they're coming from. So you'll typically see me push sys out far beyond where I'm actually utilizing any area. It gives more than enough time for my team to be able to counter. And like I said, you're not pushing for the res, because right now they're holding 5 res nodes. They don't need it.
Absolutely.
I don't quite know what 420 can do at this point. We've now got 2 fades on the field, and Lance is definitely not a fade I'd want to go up against.
He certainly is not. Let's follow these fades as they come in to stop these Marines from taking down sub-access.
We've got 3, oh, this is interesting. We've got 3 drifters all here at sub-access. I would imagine he's going to do a quick drop. Hive going up right now. Whip going up, great. So he's working on offense and defense. I bet this is Crag dropping right now. Absolutely. Very smart tactic.
Absolutely.
Getting your second hive, putting down that Crag immediately to protect it, the whip to help with offense as they come in as well as defense, and catalyzing that hive already at 60%. This is not going to be easy at all. In fact, I don't know that they're going to be able to do it. They're not holding a lot of res. They put down an arms lab, but it's at 41%. I don't think it's actually fully built yet, and they don't have enough to do an upgrade anyway. So,
yeah, it's a death march.
It's just a matter until that second hive is up, and they'll come in for the kill.
Absolutely, and Archaea is the kind of team that will not rest until you are dead. So we've got Zico on 48 res as a gorge, Grissy on 67, so we could even see an Onos with this second hive. Great gassing from Yuki. For you, any new players out there, note the way he flew in, wrapped around the enemy, and flew straight back out, leaving gas here on top of his enemy.
Would have loved to see Lance swoop in at that point as well to just take him out, since he wouldn't have been able to see the fade come in. Would have been an easy kill.
420 trying to push via ventilation.
You know, wasting time on sys. I mean, at that point, if you know that they're pushing out like that, you know what they're doing in sub-access. It's a matter of push in hard and fast.
Look at that whip placement, though. That is fantastic.
Absolutely smart whip placement. Always catches Marines off guard when they're coming around a corner to get 1 or 2 hits before they take down the whips, which are extremely weak when unupgraded, but just nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, this base is already well built up. Multiple drifters waiting here. I don't see anything happening.
I don't see anything happening either. But let's see if 420 can get plucky here. I mean, we wrote Keyed off in an earlier game, and they managed to really fight back out. I believe that was on Tram, and so I wouldn't count anything out at the moment. But 420 is just in the most difficult possible position. Only with Armor 1 now. They're probably desperately trying to save for Armor 2, but Armor 1 not even finished and very low on res. You can see
with only the 1 res node, it's going to take forever to have enough to get to Armor 2.
Absolutely, and total res collected double. The alien team has double the Marine res collected, which is just huge, and it's going to keep accelerating because the aliens have 5 harvesters to the Marine 1.
Drifter waiting in Atrium to drop there. They'll take their time and slowly move to Reactor. I mean, they've just got complete domination here.
It is
moving up frags in Event, which is really smart, starting to build up whips in Event as well. They can't even get close to sub-access, even if they wanted to. These Crags will be a huge help for these fades. Yeah, I mean, this is extremely smart play. I got to give major props to Arc on this one.
It was very effective.
I feel like 420, again, you know, if they'd started off stronger with squad-based movements rather than kind of one, 20 paces ahead of another, you can't do much damage at that point. So if they'd worked together better, I think that they could have been a little more effective early on. But Arc just got the upper hand and has completely taken over control of this map in the game.
Yep, so I'd like to see them now come in for a quick kill. They do have shades up now. There's really no excuse for them not to finish this off now. They don't have anyone with enough for an Onos, but I don't know if they even need it. I'd just like to see them get in here and finish this game off. They've got a lot of kills. Now lock down the infantry portals.
420 has gone to using axes, which means they've pretty much given it up. They're just waiting.
Yeah, I think they're just having fun. Yeah, they've all pulled their axes out, so they know it's over. And they're being honorable and just having some fun at the end. And that's there's the Onos right there. Wow.
Using his stomp, which is really effective to disable, structures from being able to work for just a couple of seconds. But this game is absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. So outstanding play from Archaea, and that brings to a close this marathon 4-hour and 20-minute cast on Twitch TV / Natural Selection 2. So massive play. Wow. So that was just huge, and I should thank these players right now. Let me get on the microphone to them. Guys, thank you so much for having us along to cast. We really appreciate it. I know all the viewers really appreciate you guys opening up your play to have everyone watching it, so thank you so much.
Thanks, you.
There were some really cool games in there, and they'll all go up on NS2HD if you guys want to watch your own play later on. And to Wasabi One, and Zico, and Mr. Arcani, thanks very much for joining me, and Wasabi One. Hope to have you on again in future.
Absolutely, it was a huge blast. It's definitely fun to take a different look at gameplay from this perspective, and I appreciate you letting me have that chance to come in and give some feedback.
Thanks very much for doing it, and we will have you again in future. And to anyone out there who fancies themselves as a commentator, shoot me an email at hugh@unknownworlds.com with a link to you commentating something. Let me have a listen, and it's very likely you could join me as a co-commentator on the live stream and on NS2HD, because I love having co-commentators. Not only are you guys better commentators than me, but it also keeps my voice alive. And that is it. That was game 4 for these guys. So thanks very much for watching both on the live stream and on NS2HD. You can expect many more of these games in future. And of course, look out for Build 205 this Tuesday, where we're going to have some huge balance changes to the game. And that is it for this cast. Thanks so much for watching.